1983. The Cold War was at its peak. South Korea was experiencing rapid economic growth and preparing to host the 1988 Olympics, leaving North Korea desperate and isolated. To cement South Korea's global status, President Chun Doo-hwan planned an unprecedented diplomatic tour of non-aligned nations. The first stop was Rangoon, Burma. Pyongyang saw this not as a tour, but as the perfect opportunity to strike. In September, weeks before Chun's arrival, a North Korean freighter named the Dongin quietly docked in Rangoon. On board were 3 elite assassins from Unit 124, Mo, Kang Min-ko, and Sin Ki-ko. Shielded by diplomatic immunity, they smuggled their weapons ashore inside North Korean diplomatic pouches. The ghosts were officially inside the city. Their target was the Martyrs' Mausoleum, a sacred monument where President Chun would pay his respects. On the night of October 7th, the agents infiltrated the unguarded structure. They climbed onto the roof and planted 3 devastating bombs directly above the designated standing area. 2 were Claymore-type explosives packed with hundreds of steel balls, designed to shred anything below. The 3rd was an incendiary device to ensure nothing survived. The morning of October 9th, South Korea's top cabinet ministers, including the Deputy Prime Minister, Foreign Minister, and key economic advisors, arrived early to form the formal receiving line. They stood shoulder to shoulder, waiting. However, President Chun's motorcade was severely delayed. His limousine was stuck in Rangoon's chaotic, unpredictable traffic. At 10:26 a.m., the South Korean ambassador to Burma, Lee Gai-chol, arrived in a vehicle escorted by police sirens. A Burmese bugler, assuming this was the president, blew the formal welcome fanfare. Hiding on a nearby roof, agents in Mo heard the bugle. Unable to see clearly, he trusted the sound. He pressed the red button. The blast was an apocalyptic shockwave. The explosion tore through the mausoleum's roof, sending a lethal shower of steel ball bearings, flaming debris, and shattered concrete directly onto the South Korean delegation. 17 South Korean officials, the brightest minds of the nation, were killed instantly. The solemn receiving line had been transformed into a twisted, bloody slaughterhouse. About a mile away, President Chun's motorcade heard the deafening boom. Recognizing the immediate threat, his security detail ordered a U-turn. He was rushed directly to the airport. South Korean military immediately went into DEFCON 3, fully prepared for a second Korean War. The nation was holding its breath. Meanwhile, Burmese authorities launched a massive, brutal jungle manhunt for the terrorists. The 3 agents had split up. Agents in Mo was cornered and blew his own hands off a grenade to avoid capture. Agent in Ki-ko was killed in a massive firefight on the river. Agent Kang Min-ko, after killing Burmese police officers, was finally taken alive. Under interrogation, Kang Min-ko confessed, revealing indisputable proof of North Korea's state-sponsored terrorism. Burma, a historically neutral nation, was furious. They severed all diplomatic ties with Pyongyang, expelled its diplomats, and isolated the regime. The ghosts of Rangoon failed to kill the president, but they left a scar on Korean history that would never fade.